So yesterday, unique and not null. Okay. And now we can see when we go for individual, when you go for individual, unique constraint is having its own drawback as well as a not null also. Okay, na? These two constants are having its own drawbacks. And sir, can I use these two constants at once on my particular column? Okay, right. So right on here. So how to apply unique and not null constraint on a column. Clear? Hmm. So let's come to your database now. There is okay. What is my yesterday table? Test number 3? Huh? Okay, test number 4. Now, same as if you want to apply these two combinations, you can apply like this. So I was applied your serial number, unique constant, as well as okay, second constant not null. But some people, when they're practicing time, they're using what now? Comma. Okay, so constant to constant between, don't give any comma. Just it is a space. Okay, that's it. Any constant. It's just a space, no comma. So this is my first column definition, and on this column, two combination I was applied. Like name. So varchar 2 of some size. Suppose you want to make it, this column is also not null and no duplicates, no null, then you can apply like. So like this combination, any number of times on any number of columns you can apply. Okay, it's a unlimited. Okay, no? Right. So now I'm just go to execute it now. After table design here, then you can go for test number 4. Sending values 1 comma A, it's allowed. But second time 1 comma B, allowed? No. Constant. Null comma B, not allowed. Suppose in the same pattern. So 2 comma A, not allowed. Suppose null comma A, not allowed. Okay, now? So finally, what you understand, both are should be unique. Then only it will be allowed. Otherwise, not. Okay, so like both I can restrict it right down below. Okay, right. And the next constant will be check. So check constant, we are using the purpose of check is what now? Before you need to allow or before you need to accept. Okay, now the value into particular column. First of all, that value must be verified with the user defined condition. Whatever the condition was given by user on particular column, so that condition must be satisfied. When the condition satisfied, allowed. Otherwise, not allowed. Okay. So that means simply what I can say, to check values with user defined condition, user defined condition before before accepting into a column. So here we want to see here column level. So what is the example of column level here? Okay, now right. In column level example, okay, how I need to create here test number 5. Here I want to take, for example, salary was number of some size, and there I was apply check. The salary, it must be greater than or equals to 15,000. Okay. And next location I'm taking now, varchar of 2. And here I want to apply check of location. The location I will take only those people who are belongs to Hyderabad and Delhi. Okay. Then outer query close. So now here my condition is check of LOC in operator I'm using with the 2 locations. That means the person located Hyderabad or Delhi, these 2 people want to accept. Other than these 2 locations, if any other location user try to insert, don't allow. Okay, na? So table successfully designed here and insert into file sending values. The amount of salary 15,000, location is Mumbai. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. But first column condition satisfied, but second column not satisfied. It was showing error. The check constraint is violated. Okay, na? Right. So now in the same pattern, suppose I was given HYD, but here I want to give 12,000. Can I? No, it is also not allowed because salary not satisfied. So if I want to give it here 15,000, can I? Yes, allowed. And that too, you have to check it out here, test number 5. So 15,000 Hyderabad is allowed. Right down below. And this is your column level, same as text heading table level. Okay, right. So come to the table level, how to use this check constraint. So create your table test number 6. So here a name, okay, some name I was given, comma. Next, I was given some sal, number of some size, comma. Then after check offer. So my first condition is what now? E name is equals to lower of E name. This is one condition. End operator. Salary which is greater than 5,000 is second condition. So these are the two conditions I prepared. But in between these two conditions of check operator, what should I'm using? And means what? Both conditions are true, 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 false, false, true, false, false. So that is what condition of your end. Let's see now. Now I'm going to insert test number 6, sending values. Suppose my employee name is Smith. The amount of salary is 8,000. Can I? No, which is wrong. Smith. Smith, I'm expecting what? But you are sending what? Uppercase. Now, if I execute it, showing error. You cannot. Okay, sir. This Smith I just change as small, but amount here 4,000. This time, what is the problem? Salary is the problem, not allowed. So now, if I want to give it here 8,000, now allowed, because first condition, second condition, both are true, true. So allowed. And finally, you can come out and see your test number 6 allowed. Okay, write down. Okay, all right. So this is check, okay, how we can use. And the next one, text hiding. So primary key constraint. And this primary key, okay, how it was working means it is a combination of it is a combination of unique and not null. Why the people called as it is a unique and not null means the reason is very simple. By using primary key, when we apply this primary key on any one column, advantage of primary key is what now? It can restricted duplicates. It means the nature of unique. It restricted nulls. It's the nature of not null. So the both combination of these two constants nature, your primary key is having. That's why primary key is nothing but it's a combination of unique and not null we can call as. Okay, na? This two combination, what type of facility we are achieved, that facility we can achieve by using primary key. But here the problem is primary key. What is the problem? Previously I said unique and not null combination, how many times we repeated? How many times? Two times we used. Like any number of times you can use on any number of columns by this combination. Understand now? This combination, any number of columns you can apply in a single table. But whereas primary key, when it was come to primary key, that's not possible. Because every table is having only one primary key. More than one primary key constraint not allowed. That is a problem. That's why whenever you need a primary key nature more than one time, there the people will using what now? Unique and not null combination. Because primary key I can't use more than one. So that's why what happened, we can use only one. But that nature, if I want to apply on other columns, then the other columns instead of primary key, I can use unique plus not null. Okay, then this nature you will be achieve on that column. Okay, right. So this point observe. By using a primary key, by using a primary key, we can restricted duplicates and nulls duplicates and nulls. Next point. A table is having only one primary key. Okay, having only one primary key. So that means more than one, not possible. So example. So column level. Okay, come out and see. So I'm going to create table test number. How much? 7. So P code integer and product code primary key, product name varchar 2 of some size, and here also I passed here primary key. Now tell me my table is having how many primary keys here? 2. One is on P code, one is on P name. If you try this, what it was showing to me, a table can have only one primary key. So more than one we cannot. So that's why what should we do in this two? Any one primary key I need to remove. And generally primary keys we remove further from names and apply on numbers mostly. So now you tell me now this table is having how many primary keys? One, and it will be accepting. Okay, more than one is not accepted. Now on which column you applied primary key constraint, that column only restricted duplicates and nulls. But P name, product name, not restricted. Understand na? Because on this P name, I'm not applied any kind of a constraint. Suppose this column is also 1 to restricted, then you can apply unique not null, you can apply. Understand na? So now, okay, test number 7, sending values of the product code 1021. So my product name is C language. But the same thing, same ID, if I was applied C++, showing error. And the same thing, if you send your null, and it is also showing error. So primary key will not allow duplicates, not allowed nulls, right down below. And you're allowed only Unix. So now I'm giving unique 2 allowed. And finally, whenever you want to see the table 7, so 1021 and your 2 is allowed because both are unique, right? Okay, this is column level of primary key. The next one we can say, what is this? Table level. And here one more very important point here, table level primary key constant, even though we called as a composite primary key. If any, this is one of the most important question for your interview. Okay, so what is composite primary key? Okay, na? So definition, if anybody asks you, you can say. So the definition of composite primary key means when we define a primary key constraint, on multiple combination of columns, okay, then we called as composite primary key. Then we called as composite primary key. When we define a primary key constraint on multiple combination of columns, then we called as a composite. And this is somebody indirectly, they're not asking table level. Indirectly, they're asking what is composite primary key. Your composite primary key is nothing but table level. Okay, now don't confuse. But separately, they given some name for this composite. Composite means what now? Multiple. The general meaning of composite means what? Multiple. Okay, right. Now the example you can see now. So my example, so create table test number 8. So carefully observe. Test number 8. First I will take branch code. Then after I will go for branch name. Okay, then after I will go branch location. So these are the required columns I designed. After that, you want to apply what? Primary key of B code, branch code, comma, branch name. See, so now close. Now you can tell me, in your table, how many primary keys? Two are. Hey, two where it is here? One only there. Yes or no? Two is not possible now. Then how can you say two? It's how many primary keys we applied? Only one primary key. One primary key on how many columns? Multiple columns. So, and can you remember unique constant now? Unique constant also same thing now. We applied on multiple combination of columns. Then what I said, comparisons how to do individual combination, group of, yes or no? Here also same. Which columns I given? B code, B name. So B code, B name is my combination. So that means when the data, if I inserted, it doesn't verify the branch location. Location column also there here. So branch location is not verified because I didn't apply any constant on that. I was applied my primary key constant on B code and B name. So this combination only verified, whether duplicate or null. Okay, na? So now table I designed successful. Now let me see and to insert. Insert into test number 8. Sending value. The branch code is 1021. Branch name is SBI. The branch name is SR Nagar. Okay, na? So this is my first, it will be. But the same combination I repeated for Amirpet. Okay, na? But see, in my table, already this combination is existing. So this combination only check. Again, are you inserting? Here, no check. This is not necessary because my checkings are happening B code, B name, not location. Location your wish. You can give any location. So now we can see. So 1021 SBI. This is already existing. That's why it was showing error. Yes. And the same as suppose if I was given here 2. Can I? Yes or no? Yes. We can. Because of reason 1021 SBI. Here 1022 SBI. So both are different. Different combination. Not same. Okay. Right. Suppose I was given 1022 SBI for Madhapur. Okay, can I? No. Why, sir? Because this combination already existing. Understand, na? So it is not give it showing error. But the same thing, Madhapur, if I go 1023, allowed. So finally, come back to test number 8. So your choice is what should be compared? Only this two column, not this. Now see, in this two composite primary key columns, is there any combination is repeated? Repeated? No. So now this is called India. India playing with Pakistan. India playing with Australia. India playing with South Africa. Satisfied? Okay? Right. And this is this area, whatever you applied, this is called as a composite primary key. Composite primary key. Okay, right. So this is composite primary key. Combination of values or combination of columns can be checked out. Primary key on which column you applied, those columns only verified. Remaining columns are not verified. Understand now? So the next one, text adding foreign key. So basically the foreign key, what is the use of this foreign key means? To making of relations. So whenever you want to prepare relationships in between tables, either two tables or more than two tables or whatever it was, so there you must be use foreign key. And without foreign key, I can't create a relations. Okay. Now the question is, sir, why should I want to create a relationship between the tables? Okay. One small example I will explain to you. Careful observe. Suppose I have a company, okay, X company. In my X company, I will maintain so and so departments. These are the departments in my company: accounting, research, sales, operation. Okay, now. So in my company, how many departments? 4. Okay. Now in this 4, you have some employees. And this is my company employees details. In my company, how many employees? 14. Suppose this is departments, these are departments and these are employees. So now one of thing I'm asking. Suppose Scott is there here. The Scott employee is working in which department that I want to know. Scott is working in accounting, researcher, sales, operation. How I knows? There are 14 employees are there. I have only EMP number column, name, job, MGR, hire date, salary, and commission is there. I don't have a department number column. Just these 7 columns only there. So my question, understand now? This is, forgot it. This is not there. This is your table information. By seeing of that 7 columns, by having of the 7 columns, there are 4 departments in my company. My question is, Scott is working in which department? Can we say or no? No? Check. Can we say or no? No. Sure. Okay. If I added department number column, then in which department? Research. Why you previously you didn't responded? Because that employee doesn't have any identity. Yes or no? Now you say, how? Because that employee is having identity. Is clear? So same thing, if you want to know who is your father, how in your villages, if you go in villages, in our hometown, people will easily identify. Hey, your so-and-so son, na? Yes, uncle. Okay, now they see our face and they can identify. Yes or no? Your father so-and-so. Okay. How they say your father so-and-so? They have some similarities, commonness. Maybe your face look like your father. Maybe your way of talking, walking style is look like your father. Yes or no? So that means if you are the so-and-so person's son, it means that first thing is what now? Common quality. Compulsory. It should be there. That we don't know, but other people can find out the common quality. One more thing is what now? Your so-and-so surname. Based on surname also they can identify. But of course, surname means so many people are having same surnames. That is also somewhat disturbed. But what now? Commonness, common quality. Okay, na? So here also, how I know Scott is working in so-and-so department? Because here one commonness is there in this two table. What is that? By that common quality, by that commonness, we are identify this person is working in so and so department. If the commonness is not there, can you identify? Not at all. It's very, very, very difficult to identify. Okay, na? So now here, same thing. For example, there are two students in front of me, X and Y. X student all ticket number 10021. Y student all ticket number 10021. Now I need to identify in this X comma Y students, which student is belongs to which college. And this is their all ticket number. This is their all ticket number. So can you tell me guys here, by seeing of your all ticket number, can I find out you belongs to which college? Find out, huh? Think carefully. By seeing of your all ticket number, your complete all ticket number, your examination center person can find out now. Why, sir? How they can find out? Because college code also there. Along with your all ticket number, your code also added. But your all ticket number only like this. Can you find out? No. So because the both are having number, but there is no identity. That's why I can't say which student is belongs to which college. I never. But see, when your all ticket will be preparing like this, when your all ticket is preparing like this, CBIT 10021, VBIT 10021. This is now your all ticket number. Now, can I find out how? College code. Yes or no? So I can find out this. X is a CBIT student. Y is a VBIT student. Vijnana Bharati, Chaitanya Bharati. So CBIT student, VBIT student. That I can find out because of reason their college code also included here. That is CBIT is called a identity. VBIT is called a identity. If that identities are not there, no one can find out this student is belongs to which college. Same like this, there are two vehicles are there. Vehicle 1, vehicle 2. One vehicle number, if the number is BR 4331. One more vehicle number is BR 4331. Now I want to find out which vehicle in which state, where it is registered. Can we say or no? No. Check carefully. Vehicle number 1, BR 4331. Vehicle number 2, BR 4331. Now I want to know which vehicle in which state it was registered. Can we identify? Huh? No. But this is we called a vehicle number. This is also we called a vehicle number. But now, if you like this, we cannot say. Okay. But now I'm giving something here. Now, V1, V1, AP, V2, Telangana. How can you identify? And their number same na. Their vehicle number same na. But state code is. So can I say V2 is the registered of in Telangana? V1 registered in AP. Understand na? This is called as a identities. Okay na? Same as here also logic. If I don't take this identity, then I can't say these 14 employees are working in which department. Who is that? I don't know. So Smith is working accountant, researcher, sales, operations. We cannot find out. So that is the reason to know about my employees working in which department. How I know it means that based on their department ID number. That's why you can see in employee ID card also, they will give it their department code is there. If you identify, you are Java people na. For example, some companies are having Java developer, they are giving like this JD, some number 1110234 something. Okay. So if .NET students are having, okay, if you're .NET developer na, NT, they will give it .NT some number. You are a database person na, they will give DB some number. So your DB, .NT, JD, this is their recognizations in their companies. But all companies will keep it like this, means no. As per their understanding, they will keep. Some people, they will keep like this. J first, the number, next company name here it will send. So is a Java developer, so company working. TCS, TCS, Wipro, Wipro. So like the Wipro, suppose Wipro, what it was happened, VP, WP. So like, so they're giving some their own code for their identifying this employee is working in which process, which department, they can easily identify. Because a company means not only one department, na? There are developers are there, database people are there, testing people are there, Selenium people are there. Yes or no? Maintenance people are there. So many combination of group of departments is called as a one company. So in this, Mr. Sudhakar is working in which company? In the company which employee, that means which role he was playing. Is a developer, tester, maintenance person? Who is that? How they know my management with my ID number? That's why every department wise, their ID numbers will be different. Suppose you are working, both are Java people, but both are working different process. Then your process number different, your process number different. Okay, na? So everything should, if I want to know what is what, who is who, if I want to know means compulsory that person should know it ID. Identity will know it. Okay, na? And this identity, so department number identity, are you taking from which table? Department table. Okay, na? So now what it was happened, careful observe. From DEPT table, we are taking identity into EMP table. Yes or no? So that means in this two table, who need identity? Employees are, departments are. Employees need identity. That identity they are taking from where? Departments. Okay, na? So now, but here observe, sir, a person want to take your personal number, are you directly give it? For example, are you walking on the road? Suddenly one unknown person came and stand in front of you asking your personal number. Will you give it? No. Why we are not give it? We are questioning. Who are you? Why you wanted my number? Yes or no? So we are not immediately giving. We are just questioning. Okay. That is the first case. Second case, you are walking on the road. You are 10th class or 7th class or first standard to 10th standard. Your childhood friend met you and he come and stand in front of you. He was asking your number. Will you give it? Why, sir? Because you have only 1 to 10 only now, but after +1, +2, BTech, there is no communication between you and you. How can you give it? Understand my point? Up to 10th class, both are friends. You are going to be studied in same school. But once come to intermediate or +2, then you both people will be dispatched. And your 2 years spending after BTech, then you came after 6 years, somewhere you met. And your friend is asking your number. Will you give it? How you will give it? Huh? How I'm give it my identity to that person means this person already I know. When I know 6 years back, is my friend. So there is some relationship. Okay, na? So there is some relationship. By that relationship, after 10 years also, he came and asked my personal identity. I'm ready to give. But an unknown person suddenly came and asked my personal identity. I can't give it. Got it? So that means once a person want to give his or her identity to someone, the someone must be what? Relation person or non-relation person? Relation person. For example, one more. Nowadays, you are asking references. You are asking reference. Suddenly, one unknown student is came. Is asking me, sir, give me reference. Can I give it? No. Why, sir? Because I don't know the student. He suddenly came and asked me how I can give it without knowing of person. Okay. But if my student, my class, suppose in your classroom, someone is came and asked me, can I give it? Yes. Because I knows you, you knows me. And we are having already relationship. Understand? Na? So based on that, I can give it. Student, faculty, student, sir. So that relation already established. But unknown person came and asked me means how I can give it reference. That's not possible. One more thing is what now? Suppose my company people are asking, Sudhakar, we need reference candidate for our company. Okay, na? They ask me. So that means, okay, sir, I will search reference candidates. So what is my first thought? Either you in my place, what is your first thought? Your company is asking to you. So your company is asking, Arey yaar, we need a reference candidate for our company. What is your first thought? First of all, you will check, is there any candidate was there in my family? Yes or no? First, you are giving priority for your relation. Huh? Yes. First, your what relation? Family relation. First, your own brother, sister is there. Checking. Okay, not there. Next, we are going what now? Cousins. We are going to be by cousins, like our father's father. Okay, so father, brothers, son. Okay, if anybody cousins are there. So cousins are checking now. If cousins also not there, then we are checking what now? Friends. So that means your family, cousin, friend. These are all are under relation only. So that means your references you want to give to someone, definitely the someone should be know us and know to us. Yes or no? Then only I can give it. Okay. Otherwise, we can't give it references because your reference is nothing but what now? Identity. I am giving my employee ID number to you. That is identity of me. And based on that identity, you are coming to my company and you are showing this ID number, my ID number showing to my people. So this is ID number which was given by Sudhakar sir. So my people can't believe you now. Okay, you are telling true or false, you are a fraud, genuine, how they knows? ID card is there, but that ID may be something ID you written and showing Sudhakar sir given this ID. Accepted? No. So whatever you give an ID, first the ID will take. Checking in the system. Entering employee ID number, so and so, enter. If it is a genuine, my profile will come now. My profile will come or not? My name, my designation, my position, my date of join, my mobile number, my personal contacts, everything will be displayed or not? Yes. If it is display means this is genuine. Genuine means you are the reference candidate. Suppose someone is came. He was given some number. He came and saying, entered. Sorry, record is not found. Record is not found means what now? This data existing in my database? No. It means is a reference unreferenced candidate. Unreferenced candidate. Then tell me, reference candidate you want to allow unreference allow? reference. Unreferenced candidate rejected. So everything will be identity basis. The works is going to happen. Okay, na? See, that's why we have IDs like a PAN card ID, Aadhaar card ID, yes or no, voter ID, yes or no. If you go to company's employee ID, if you go to as a student ID, yes or no. So everything is a identity basis. It will work. So same as these people, what if I want to know, compulsory these people want to take a identity. But this identity, when these employees want it, then definitely this table should have a relationship with the which table? Department. If EMP table is having relation with the department table, then only department table, department number column will give to EMP table. Then only this department number column, I can take it here. If it is not relation, you can't take this. Understand, na? So that means finally what you understand? The relationship is the final main key. If have a relation, identities can be shareable. If there is no relation, you can't share your identity. So conclusion is what now? A person want to give identity to another person. First of all, these persons should have a relationship. The same concept what generally in our day-to-day life we will be maintained in our life, same as in database also. So this is a person one, this is a person two. Person two wanted identity from person one, then must be make a relations. And that relations, how I'm creating with the help of foreign key. This is the final concept. Understand, na? So that's why foreign key we are used for what? To establish a relationship between tables. That may be two tables or more than two tables. That's none of the matter. But between tables. Okay, write down. Foreign key. To establish the relationship between tables for taking a reference. For taking a reference. A reference means what now? Identity. Okay, for taking a reference is nothing but taking a reference means identity from one table to another table. For taking a reference from one table to another table. Okay, now? Right. Your references are nothing but what now? Identity we call simply. Okay, that's why if you are asking reference to someone, it means that indirectly you are asking that person identity. Okay, na? So based on that person identity, are you attending interviews? Okay, that's why company people also know it. You are the reference candidate of which employee? They can identify. Yes or no? How they can identify? You are the so-and-so reference of Mr. Sudhakar. How they identify my company people? Because my ID number, whatever I was given to you now, based on that, they can identify you are the reference candidate of Mr. Sudhakar. Okay, so this is what identity. That's why references are not that much easy. मैं पूछ लूंगा दे देता है ऐसा कैसे दे देता है? बहुत मुश्किल है ये देने के लिए. बहुत सोचना भी पड़ेगा. ऐसा और नो? That's why Even though sometimes your brother also not giving reference. Yes or no? Honestly tell me. Our own brother also, you can ask your own brother, brother, reference. Give it. Wait. I will give. Yes or no? Because it's not a simple thing. It's a simply word, identity. But the identity is having very value, precious. Okay. So that's why our own brothers and own sisters also not giving references nowadays. Understand now? If anything is happened now, his complete name, fame, everything will be spoiled. If that identity, good purpose using, good. But bad purpose using means complete the person who given the person complete name, frame, everything will be gone. Yes or no, yaar? If you are taking identity for someone, you are doing some fraud. क्या होगा? पहले पुलिस पकड़ लेगा उसको. किसको? Who given? Who given your ID? Tell me. सर वो दिया है मेरे को. उसको पकड़ के आ जाओ. Why you given this? Yes or no? So here, who given is the main person. Yes or no? The taking person is using good or bad or secondary. But giving person is very good. That means think about it. Okay. Unnecessarily, if anybody asks, I will give it means it will affect it in the future. Yes or no? There is some value, some precious. Okay, na? It is having some value. That's why no one can give references as soon as possible to you. They are very waiting. They are identifying you are good or bad. What is your behavior? What is your mentality? Whether you are hard work person or a joy person, all they can search it. Finally, they analyze it. Okay, he's a good guy. I can give my identity. There is no problem to me. Yes or no? Same thing has happened in previous 6 months, 7, 8 months back. What happened? See, practical example is happened here. Our students are there. In my company. So my, what we can say, brother-in-law, he called Sudhakar. We are taking reference candidate on Python. So anybody is there, you can call. I said, I came to Naresh Reddy because I'm teaching now. So many students are interacting. I was given. Arey yaar, any friends are there? Anybody is there? So Python people are coming to Oracle classes. Yes or no? They're learning SQL language. So I said, anybody Python is there? Some people rising. Out of 200-300, they're rising 50 to 60 people. I said, Python courses completed, everything okay. And they said, sir, okay, we are okay. Course ho gaya hai, sab ho gaya hai. They said courses completed. Okay, then I given some ID. Okay, based on this ID, you can go to so-and-so company. They will take interviews. Okay. I said, almost like the 60 students I send. Daily, 15 people, 20 people, 10 people like this. Almost 1 week, I send it 60 people. Maximum how much possible. Ye jo 60 people, they went to my company. They're taking interview. After 60 people, interviews are over, 3 people selected. Then my brother-in-law called. What happens? Tell me, Sudhakar, tell me. अरे तू कहाँ से लेके आया इस सबको? I said, from where you brought that people? Hey, what happened? Complete everything is a garbage. Garbage. Arey baap re. What happened? How many people selected? 3 people selected. What? Remaining 57? Recycle bin. Recycle bin means no? What? Waste materials. So, then he was shouting on me, my brother-in-law. Why are you bringing that kind of candidates? Our time waste. No, don't send. They're shouting. Okay, brother. Okay. Soon लोग आया class में. कैसा रहेगा मेरे को? I stand up all the people. What happened? Sir, मेरा course नहीं हुआ है. But yesterday you said no course completed. No. झूठ बोला sir. I said lie. So really, that's happened practical to me in Naresh IT just 6-7 months back. Okay, na? So what? These persons are shouting on me. Why you are sending this much the waste materials? Huh? Are sent the valuable material ko send karo yaar. Huh? They are shouting on me. So what happened to me in front of my brother-in-law? Somewhat little bit degrading. As or no, what your students are like that. What your students are like that. Your students doesn't know any subject. They are going to be some comments they given us our student. So definitely I will felt somewhat little bit degrade. Then I thought of then I decided if any candidate, if I want to send it to my reference companies, first to that candidate I want to scan whether he is completely completed a course or not, and I will test myself. Okay, na? The some questions I'm preparing, I'm giving that guy, the questions are fulfilling or not. Okay, some assignments I'm giving, he's filling or not. If he was doing like this, Amma, you can send it. And I can call, hey, it's not a recycle bin, it's a very important candidate is coming to your company. So that is what guys, identity references is very okay important. It's not like that I can give everyone. Because if I'm giving this kind of negative will come to me. Okay, no? So this is what the reference and identity value. So, and how to do this practically, how to take this identity in between the tables, we will discuss on tomorrow. And what guys, what is your planning for Dasra? Huh? From tomorrow onwards, huh? No, no, no. Saturday? How many days? 1 week, huh? Hmm. Okay. Any relation table relation joint without foreign relation ఉంది కదా సార్ అదే చెప్పండి based on the option joint and technique ఎక్కువ రిలేషన్ టేబుల్ మీద కూడా అప్లై చేయొచ్చు నో రిలేషన్ టేబుల్ కూడా అప్లై చేయొచ్చు ఆప్షనల్ అదే సార్ కాలం నేను ఉండొచ్చు ఆప్షనల్ ఆప్షన్ అంటే వర్కింగ్ అనేది రెండు సేమ్ చాయిస్ అంటే చాయిస్ వరకు రిలేషన్ అనేది ఉండొచ్చు ఉండకపోవచ్చు బట్ టేబుల్ మధ్య రిలేషన్ చేయాలి అంటే ఫారెన్ కంపల్సరీ ఈ వరకు కూర ఉండొచ్చు ఉండకపోవచ్చు కానీ అన్నం తినేస్తాం బట్ నా వరకు కూర ఉండాలి కంపల్సరీ అది నేను తినలేదు అర్థమైంది కాన్సెప్ట్ పెట్టుకున్నాం నేను ఒకే వస్తుంది వాడు ఫుడ్ పెడతాను నువ్వు నీకు అంటాడు బాబు మరి కూర లేదమ్మా లేకపోతే పెరుగు లేదమ్మా నీకు పెరుగు చాలా ఇష్టం సార్ నాకు ఇష్టం పెరుగు చాలా ఇష్టం నువ్వు ఓకే ఇంటే తింటా లేకపోతే లేదు సార్ అన్నట్టు ఉంటావు ఇప్పుడు వాడు ఏమంటాడు అమ్మాయి పెరుగు అయింది పర్లేదు అనుకో తింటా లేకపోతే పర్లేదు అడ్జస్ట్ అయిపో అంటావు వాడు నాకు వస్తాం నేను అంటాను ఆ పెరుగు కావాలి తెప్పించు అంతే అంటే ఏమైంది నీకు పెరుగు అనేది ఆప్షనల్ నాకు పెరిగనేది అండ్ అంటే జాయింట్స్ కి ఏమని చెప్పాను, జాయింట్స్ కి రిలేషన్ అనేది ఏంటి ఆప్షనల్, బట్ ప్రైమరీకి ఫారిన్ కీకి రిలేషన్ అనేది మ్యాండేటరీ.
డాట్నెట్ ఆయన మనం కూడా ఒక ఆయన ఫేస్ చేస్తుంటే వితౌట్ రిలేషన్ వితౌట్ ఫారెన్ కీతో మనం రెండు టేబుల్ రిలేషన్ చేయొచ్చు అని
లేదు, చేయలేదు.
అడిగాడు.
వితౌట్ ఫారిన్ కీతో రిలేషన్స్ ఇంపాసిబుల్, కానీ వితౌట్ రిలేషన్స్ తో జాయింట్స్ రాయగలం.
జాయింట్స్
వితౌట్ రిలేషన్ అంటే వితౌట్ రిలేషన్స్ తో జాయింట్స్ ని నువ్వు రాయగలవు, జాయింట్స్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ రాయగలవు వితౌట్